Hi, it's Mark from TLR. I'm here with Mecca from Insync Physiotherapy in North Burnaby, where she's a physiotherapist for pelvic health. And we're going to talk about pelvic health. How you doing, Mecca?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Mark?
Good. So I've never been pregnant, thank God, but I guess there's some things that happen to women when before and after they had a baby. Why would they want to see you specifically?
So when someone is pregnant, there's a lot of stress and pressure on their pelvic floor, and there's a lot more weight in their pelvic region due to their pregnancy. So coming to see a pelvic floor, someone who specializes in pelvic floor physiotherapy, can be helpful just to get an assessment before the baby comes. So in pregnancy, usually in the second trimester would be a good time to come just to get an assessment of how their pelvic floor is functioning and a little bit of education on how to keep it healthy. And there's some things that we can go over prepping for birth and then after birth as well. After having a baby, your pelvic floor can change, and it's good to get that assessed and looked at because there are a few things that can happen. A lot of people experience pain in their pelvic region while they're pregnant, and that's something that we can work on. Some people who are pregnant experience incontinence, which is just unwanted leaking. May happen before or after pregnancy, and coming to see a physiotherapist who works with pelvic floor can help mitigate some of those symptoms. Another thing that happens with pregnancy is there's a possibility of prolapse. So prolapse of pelvic organs, and that's another thing that we can address.
If you're pregnant, thinking about getting pregnant, or have been pregnant, and you've got any of these issues going on, or want to be prepared, because this is fairly common. The person to see in North Burnaby is Mecca Clipsham at Insync Physiotherapy. You can book online to see her at insyncphysio.com, or you can call the office at 604-298-4878. You got to call ahead. She's busy. Thanks, Mecca.
Thanks, Mark.